So I promised you I would not give up on exposing Nancy Pelosi and her House Democrats for running a sham of a committee to investigate the events of January 6th. Well, this week, we heard from two Capitol Police officers whose bias against President Trump and his supporters, by the way, continues to be exposed. This bias goes far and deep. Last night, Officer Michael Fanone chose to tell his story to the hyper-partisan, Trump-hating Don Lemon of CNN. His choice to go on CNN alone proves he has no respect for the truth, much less Trump Republicans. He offered up a profanity-laced voicemail as evidence of how vile he says all Trump supporters are supposed to be. At least that's, I think, what the message was supposed to be. I will not play it all, that voicemail, because I can't confirm its authenticity. Neither can he. But as evidence of Officer Fanone's extreme anti-Trump bias, I offer you this.
This is what happens to people that tell the truth in Trump's America.
That simple.
That simple.
Come on. In Trump's America? What is that supposed to mean? So one unauthenticated voicemail doesn't mean all Trump supporters are evil. Just as a few violent bad actors at the Capitol doesn't mean all Trump supporters are dangerous either. But that is the brush Officer Fanone, Don Lemon, Nancy Pelosi, and the rest of the sham artists want to paint all of us with. I will not do what Officer Fanone does. Blame half the country for the actions of a few. But I will prove to him that left-wing loons can be just as nutty as that caller who left him a voicemail. CNN aired this about me and conservative networks reacting to the hearing. Watch.
Newsmax host Grant Stinchfield dismissing the hearing.
It is all theater.
And distributing talking points that can be heard all across the right-wing web, radio, and TV.
I'm having a real hard time believing a lot of what I'm hearing because the video doesn't back up nearly all of it. Well, of course, liberals didn't like that. CNN didn't like it. MSNBC didn't like it. So following that right there, unleash the leftist loons and goons. Angry with me for what? Telling the truth. Here's some of the messages that I got. F off, traitor. You are a giant piece of blank enemy of this country. And here's one for you. How about I poke you in the face with a flagstick and you tell me who the pansy is? Now, folks, listen to me. These are all keyboard losers. Real brave in front of a screen, right? But certainly, I don't hold all Biden supporters responsible for their classless, violent ignorance. That would be ridiculous. But still, the media ran with the Fanone voicemail story to besmirch all of us for one reason and one reason only. Of course, to make Trump supporters look bad.
You want an Emmy, an Oscar? What are you trying to go for here? You're so full of you little.
Fanone, who declined to speak on camera about the voicemail, told me via text message today he doesn't know who made the call or how they got his phone number.
All right, which means who knows who sent it? Who knows why?
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.